Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Rascal and dropping a fantastic day today. In today's video, I'll be bringing out all the Defender guns in Rainbow Six Siege. Let's get right into it. Right, let's get into it. We're going to start off with the Jaeger's gun. Obviously, Jaeger's gun about a year ago would be S tier, easy collab, we'll go next gun. However, now I'm going to have to put it into A tier. I know you guys might be like, what the hell? It's a fantastic gun. I love a lot of things about it, but it isn't what it used to be, man. I don't think you can sit here and tell me it's one of the best guns in the game anymore. The recoil is noticeable. It is, yeah, it just isn't the same anymore, boys. I don't really know what to say. I don't want to waste too much time on each gun. Got a lot of guns to get through. I just don't think it's the same it used to be. It's a great gun still, nonetheless, but it just isn't S tier for me. I think this next gun is the M45 Muertos, and I'm not sure who has it on the fence, but I'm going to go with it because it's in their tier list. Might be wrong, but act like it is. I'm going to go with this one. I think all pistols are going to have to go into C, to be honest. Maybe B, I might move them later, but fully automatic guns or SMGs will always be a pistol in my opinion. However, this pistol, the hand solo pistol, will have to go into B tier only because I think it's the funnest pistol to use in the game. What I mean by that is, obviously you don't really want to use it in high elo games, ranked games, yes I know. If you want to have a bit of fun in the game, get some cool one-taps, have a great time in the game, which is what it's mostly about. I think people forget that in this game. This game is very serious, very competitive. However, it is good to have fun sometimes. I think this pistol is, I have so much fun with this pistol. If you guys watch me, you'll see me get a lot of one-taps with this. I've kind of put it in the back pocket for a little bit. Fantastic pistol to use for a bit of fun though, get that cheeky one-tap. That sight on that gun feels so clean as well. I'm gonna have to put it in B tier. It'd be a crime to me. I'd actually put it into S tier as a joke. Maybe I will later on change it. Now this is Kavsel's pistol. I think the 5.7 USG. Again, I think I might just quick fire pistols in here. Other than the pistols I don't like so much. It's a good pistol again. It's not the best, not the worst. It's just a decent pistol. But obviously if you're using Kavsel, you're not using the pistol. You're using the super shorties. If you don't, I'm coming for you. Moving on to Frost Gun. Frost Gun for me is gonna go into... it's a weird one. So let me know if you guys are the same. Whenever every time I use Frost Gun, I feel like I do better than I should. It's a very nice gun. For that, I'm actually gonna put it into A. It's a very nice gun, very satisfying, and it doesn't fit. It feels chunky because of the big magazine on the side. But I feel like maybe because I play a bit slower. Yeah, I feel like I get more kills with it. You know, it's not me without a scuff tier list. I think this is the same gun twice. I'm not 100% sure. I've looked at it. I looked at it closely, and I can't tell the difference. So I'm gonna say it's the I'm going to say it's Kapkan's gun, which is going to go into A tier, so I'm going to put them both next to each other because I'm just going to class it as the same gun. It might be Tachanka's, but I don't think it is. Yes, so I'm going to put it into A tier, Kapkan's gun with the 1.5. I'm classing the guns with the sights. I feel like every gun would be in a different tier list or different position on the list if it had different sights, if that makes sense. So I'm counting as right now recording in Demon Vale of Siege. I think Kapkan's gun has to go into A. Some people are going to put this into S, I feel like, but it's not quite S tier for me. It's got the 1.5, very easy gun, not much recoil, good fun. Speaking of fun, now we've got Alibi slash Maestro Shotgun, and I think not technically, I know it, it's Army Shotgun now as well. I'm going to have to put it into B tier with the 1.5, it's a lot of fun, very good at making rotates, but again, any single fire slug shotgun, it's just not going to be A tier or S tier for me. It can never be that high up. It's about a game that's one shot headshot. You want fully automatic, quick fire guns, as you'll see later in the list by what actually goes into S tier. It's all the guns that have high fire rate and you can control, hasn't got insane recoil, etc, etc. Moving on to the Maestro Gun, I'm gonna have to put this into, see, honestly, you know what, I'm gonna be honest. I'm actually gonna be honest. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Sometimes I want to make these tier lists and just be like very neutral and not offend anyone. But I think Maestro's Gun, because I don't play Maestro whatsoever. I don't really like playing that kind of character. The anchor, but all down to you. Slow gun, slow movement. When it lost the ACOG for me, even though I didn't use it then, I think that made it to just drop out of A for me. I don't find it that good. Obviously, it's insane bullet magazine size, insane damage, all that stuff, but it's so slow and I just don't know. It's just not my gun. I think probably the gun itself is A, but for me, using it to B tier. And this moves on to AUG. I'm going to stick the AUG into A tier only because if you use it with the red dot C at the moment, for me anyway, it feels so lethal. It feels like you better watch out. I'm using the AUG, I'm holding down the angle, I've got one eye. You better not mess around with me, man. ARs on defense feel very, very strong, as you'll see later on. I think the spear better be in here. The spear for me is S tier, obviously, but they feel they pack a punch, you know. They really feel like they bang, 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 bang. If you get what I'm saying. Moving on to Kaid's gun, another gun into A tier for me. It's got the 1.5, it's a very clean gun. You'll be wondering, when is the first gun coming to S tier, Rascal? I'm waiting. But again, I just don't find it I just don't find it up there on the defense. I think there's better guns to come on the list. I think it's a fantastic gun though, 1.5, clean magazine size, clean damage, all fantastic gun. No, can't go wrong with this. Just for me, not an S tier gun. I'm gonna stick all the kind of like these kind of pistols into D tier because, like I said, it can't go S tier. It's obviously, if we're making a tier list out of rotates, what makes good rotates or little holes, it goes S tier. But for a gun itself that you want to bring to a battle, honestly, you know what? I'm gonna do a little move up. I've used this gun recently, and I've killed people with it when I've run out of bullets on a Alibi, and I've quickly had to swap to it and quickly get closer to them with a laser sight on it and tighten the spread and bang bang bang, and it actually does kill. So I'm actually gonna put it into C tier. I think there are some worse pistols on the list than this for damage, so I'll leave that there. The SMG-12, I'm going to have to put it into B tier. I think it's a very good gun. I think the recoil, obviously, a lot of people struggle with, but it's a very, you're obviously not going to use it for laser people from distance, unless you're go-to at this game, but I think it's just a very good gun, high fire rate. It's obviously just a little bit too much recoil. If a little bit less, it'd probably be A, but I think B tier is a fair place for it to belong. I'm pretty sure from the picture, this is Jaeger's and Bandit's shotgun, which is a fun shotgun to use. I'm actually going to put it into B tier. I think it's not a bad shotgun. It has a very nice sounding in the game, but it's not the best shotgun anywhere near. You obviously wouldn't use it on those two unless you're just going for some clips, some funny moments, or those kind of things. So it's going to go into low B tier for me. Kind of going to move on from that. It's not really much to say about it. No one really uses it. The CZ at the moment, it's going to go into C tier. If you haven't actually used it recently with the suppressor or even the other attachments, which I don't actually know because I use suppressor just for the bounce, it's actually quite a fun gun to use. I've been using it on visual more than the SMG-12, and I actually enjoy it quite a lot because some kid lasered me with it, and I was like, what the hell? It looks like it. The fire rate on this thing is nutty, by the way. So I actually recommend you guys giving it a go if you haven't already. Yeah, Clash Shield would just talk about a Clash Shield doing. The Commando is actually going to go to 80. I think Commando is actually underrated, but where is it? I kind of want to find it now because I feel like I might as well get my first gun on here. I don't know where it is. Where is the icon? You guys can probably see it, but I can't see it. Got two pictures of the Roni. I'm only going to use one of them, obviously, because the Commando for me goes into A tier because something like Roni exists. I think Commando would actually be higher on the A list if it wasn't for the Roni. The Roni for me still, after the nerf, one of the best guns in the game. The 1.5 fire rate, everything about it. The motto was, if you can't kill them in 16 bullets, 4 extra bullets will make a difference. The only thing that 4 extra bullets, 5 extra bullets make a difference for is the killing one. Let's say it takes you 13 bullets to kill one person because you whiffed a bit, or the gun battles like that. That's when it comes into an issue. But the reload's only, I don't actually know, but it feels like less than 2 seconds. So you just have to play around it. You have to learn to adapt to it, but it's just way too clean of a gun. The Keratos is probably one of the best pistols in the game if you can get used to it, so it's a high C tier. Deagle, I don't like that much, but it's fun to use, so it also goes into C tier. The FMG9 is actually A tier. I was about to put it into B tier, but it's actually an A tier gun. I saw a lot of pros using it SI. It's also very fun on knock. That's the gun I use it the most. I'm very much a shotgun SMG-11 kind of person. But that thing with 1.5 has no recoil. It's a laser, fire rate, actually immense gun as well. I'd highly put that in A tier. If you haven't used it and you're struggling, you don't like the shotgun SMG-11 combo and smoky mute, try that gun out. A lot of people actually vouch for it, so A tier is for me Ellis Shotgun. Honestly, I might do it, It's probably D tier now. It used to be S tier. It used to be S tier for me. I used to use it all the time. Now it's probably D tier. I haven't really used it since. I find it atrocious. Maybe it's because I'm used to it being absolutely insane and that now it's actually terrible. So D tier, that is for me. This pistol's actually a D tier pistol for me. I actually hate this pistol. I don't like it whatsoever. So I'm actually going to put it in D tier. I don't like the way it fires. I don't like the way it looks. Nothing about it I like. It's a fine pistol. I just got to put that in there. This shotgun here, the third one here, is the rotate one, or mirror anyway, that I always use it for. Yeah, it's genuinely not a great shotgun, to be honest. It kills when you need it to kill. I think Frost has it as well. Just going to put it into D tier. It's one of the meh shotguns in the game, if that makes sense. I think this might be completely wrong, but I'm going to take it like this, guys, is Valkyries Shotgun, which actually is quite good. I think that might be completely wrong. I don't know the image that well. I'm not a shotgun expert on images. I'm going to put it into B tier if it is Valkyries Shotgun, because it's, it's fine, but MPX every single day of the week, obviously. I'm one of these people that actually doesn't put Vigil's gun into S tier, because I don't actually like it that much. I don't mind it. I think it's a decent gun, but it's not overhyped, it's not the right word, but I just don't think it's like, if I think of the best 5 defender guns, it doesn't get in there for me. I think Vigil means obviously say different, but I just don't like it. If that gun had 1.5, holy it'd be absolutely nutty. But for me, it's an A tier gun, nothing more than that. The revolver, I don't like the revolver whatsoever, but the revolver has high damage, so I'm going to put it into C tier. If you can use the revolver correctly, it actually packs a punch. Cav's pistol also goes into C tier, only because on a damage basis, don't like the pistol either, but I'm going to put it there. This is the Spaz? No, this is the Supernova. Is this the Supernova? I'm counting this as a Supernova. I think I might be sick. Supernova is honestly the worst shotgun, worst gun in the game, in my opinion. Kavsel Smg. Yeah, probably going to put it into C tier. No, low B tier is probably fair. Low B tier. It gets you kills. It fires quite decently. Gets you the headshots when you need it. Only because I would probably put Cav Shotgun into C tier, so I'll put that one into B tier. Because I'm not sure what every single shotgun icon is. I'm just basically going to like tell you what I think it is, and then that's what we're going to go buy as. This is going to be Smoke and Mute's shotgun. I think it's the best shotgun in the game. For me, that's probably better than the Roni as a gun. I think it's because it makes fantastic rotates. It has so many pellets inside as well. If you ADS with it, it actually has quite a long range at times for a shotgun, if you know what I mean. I think it's just an S tier gun. If I want a shotgun, that's a shotgun I want. Keep it simple as that. If you guys don't think it's S tier, I think you're smoking the good thing. You know, this shotgun here looks like recruit shotgun to me, but which I think other people have, and it's just another shotgun that I'm just going to stick into B tier because I'm not really sure. I think it's a decent one, but I'm not really going to go on about it. This is actually, for me, this gun right here might have to be into S tier right now, because on a Roni with a 1.5, the MK14 actually feels disgustingly strong at the moment. I think you guys might agree with me with this. I think it's a 2 body shot kill on most operators, which is just a filthy thing to say. It's not a full auto gun, so I know I said all full auto guns on here, but I think right now, take away the 1.5, I'm not putting it here, but with the 1.5 for me, it becomes an S tier, a low S tier, but it actually is kind of insane. I was going to start mass putting pistols into C tier because I don't think I'm going to put any other pistols into B tier, just because I don't think any pistols, let me just find them. I think I'm going to put, all these pistols are cool and they're fun. The only one I'll put into B tier is Ella and Sophia's pistol, which is here. Some of the pistols are repeating itself. I just don't see any pistols for me being better than C tier, because pistols are pistols for a reason is what I'm basically trying to say. All I'm basically trying to say is a pistol's a pistol for a reason. 3 fun guns in a row. We've got the MP5, MP5K, and we've got Echo's gun, which I don't know the name of right now because my brain's not very good with names. But I'm going to put the MP5 into, this is the one that I had to think about. I think I'm going to put the MP5. I want to put it into S tier, but I think because of the damage, because there are times where you laser someone, like hit them 3, 4, 5 times. Obviously not that many times, but hit them a lot of times and they don't die. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put the MP5K in here as well. And I actually think I'm going to put all 3 of them into A tier. I think all 3 of those guns are excellent. I'm going to quickly revisit my S tier right at the end of the video, so make sure you stay for that, or skip to the end of the video. I genuinely have to revisit my S tier because I had some in my head that I wanted to put in S tier, but now the more I think about it, the more I'm unsure. The MP7 is going to have to go into S tier for me. I think the gun feels so clean. It's one of the any reasons that anyone plays Bandit at the moment still. Fantastic gun, feels so clean on the fence. It's always going to be goated in my heart. It's probably one of the first guns I ever got me addicted to Siege, was playing Bandit with MP7 back in the day. So sorry guys if you don't agree with this one. This one's going to have to be, it's going to have to be S tier for me. The MPX is also S tier for me. Alibi's gun is going to go into A as well, just while we're here, because I thought about it. The MPX is S tier. It's such a clean gun, fantastic reload size, high fire rate, decent damage. Yeah, it's just an S tier gun for me. When I look at the other guns on the list, that makes me think some other ones could go here. Maybe I'll lower it down, but right now I really like that gun. I think it's very clean. I always have a good time with it. That sounds kind of weird, but P90 is going to go into B tier, high B tier. It's a fun gun to use around. It's probably one of the funnest guns to put a silencer, iron sight on, laser sight, just have a fun time, just run around, be a nutter. But as a gun, it's not that great. Just the same as Tachanka's gun. It's great in its own way. Actually, no, I'm going to put it into A. The only reason I'll put it into A is because of the rotates it can make. That's the only reason. As a gun, I don't like it that much, but it can make insane rotates. It's got lots of bullets. But slow fire rate, high damage again, but it's just not one of the guns that I'd want to use. I'm just looking at the other guns, probably fair. It could probably be here as well. I'll put it into A for keep you guys happy, but I think it probably realistically is B. Got some things wrong, guys, when I was looking through it. I'm going to blame on the zoom in pictures. It's not CJ's fault who made the list. It's the only way you could get them in the picture. I think this is the Supernova, which is the schnitzel shotgun in the game. I don't actually know what this one is. I'm not going to find out. I don't think you guys need my opinion on the shotguns, so I'm not going to waste too much. But I'm just going to go through the shotguns real quick so I can get them out of the way. Ellis Shotgun, obviously, I've gone through it. Again, Cav Shotgun, for me, is actually D tier as well. We also have this shotgun, which Oh, I don't know, but this to me looks like the super shorty. I think that might be wrong. That's a high C tier gun for me. This might be the spars actually, which I'm going to put into B tier. They look all the same, man, to me. I don't know how you guys can tell from this little zoomed in picture what's what. Let me know if you do know what the difference is. This is Legion's silence one thing. That absolutely makes me sick, that gun. That's so bad. And Cade's shotgun thing, slug shotgun, is actually a B tier one for me. And I think this is the one that Twitch and Doc has as their other one. I think that might be wrong, or maybe Line has it, which is fine. It's going to be low B tier because it's a decent shotgun, I think. Just can class it as that. So now I can get onto the guns we actually care about, which is like Ellis Scorpion, for example, which is a little bit of a curveball for you guys. I actually think it's a low A tier. It's a decent gun. If you can control the fire rate, it's very nutty. You can laser people with it. Obviously, you don't want to shoot people in the body with it because I think it takes 6 bullets to kill something stupid, so you don't want that. But if you can get the headshot accuracy, especially with how many bullets it fires, one of them will hit the head, hopefully, and then you get the kill. It's not the best gun in the game, but it's a very nice gun to use. Speaking of the best gun in the game, the best gun on defense in the list for me is the SMG-11. There is no better gun in this game other than the SMG-11 right now for me. If you guys can control the recoil of it, it's absolutely insane. I've got triple kills with this thing with the magazine inside. It's one of the best guns in the game. Hands down, absolutely disgusting. Hopefully for the rest of Siege, it will be one of the best guns in the game. Probably the most satisfying gun to get a kill with as well. Guys, I realised early in the video I've said SMG-12 for the bearing 9. Hopefully something on the screen to say that I'm an idiot. It's SMG-12, it's the same thing for me. They kind of go hand in hand. The SMG-12 slightly worse than the bearing 9, but they're kind of the same thing. I wouldn't want to use either, really. Probably use the bearing 9 over the SMG-12, but that's just how it goes for me. The spear for me is going to go into S tier, one of the best guns in the game. Feels insane with Thunderbird with the red dot C. Feels absolutely crispy. Fantastic gun. Any AR like that that's on defense with nice sights is just going to be insane, isn't it? Here we've got Kali's gun, the SPS M9G, something silly like that. It's actually quite a nice gun, to be fair. This I'm gonna have to put it in this kind of region with the other ones we discussed, but higher up. I don't put these in order necessarily, but higher up, it's actually a cleaner gun than these two, I'd say. Nice gun to use, quite fun to use as well. Now I've got the T5. The T5 for me is actually going to go into S tier. T5 is one of the best guns in the game with a 1.5 on Oryx. It feels insane, best roamer in the game as well. Yeah, just a clean gun. When Legion had the 1.5 on it, it was absolutely insane. Legion was disgusting. It was played all the time. It's one of the best guns. No recoil, no insane magazine size, nice fire rate, nice damage, everything about it that you want in a gun. The UMP, a little bit of a surprise one for you guys. I'm going to B tier. I think the UMP needs to get buffed. UMP needs a buff, massive time. UMP, if it literally did 5 more damage, it'd go into decent A tier, like the MP5 kind of, but it just doesn't do enough damage. It doesn't do enough damage. UMP is just stinky, man. Every time I use it, I'm like, oh, they didn't die again, 5 HP. It's just a recurring story if you don't get the headshot. This is Thorn's gun. I'm counting it as Thorn's gun. Is high A tier. The gun packs a punch. Absolutely insane. The reload's sick as hell. That counts for something. Yeah, just packs a punch, man. Decent fire rate. I think it's a 3 body shot kill as well. Yeah, just a nasty gun, man. Nasty gun. Almost into S tier, but not quite. It's going to have high up A tier for me. And last but not least, F is going to be sitting here going, uh-oh, where is he going to put this? But I'm going to have to put the Vector into A tier as well. It's not an S tier gun for me personally. I think the recoil is noticeable, like a little bit. It's not really that much, like not at all, but you're not going to be able to laser someone from a distance with a Vector, which is what most of the guns on the S tier can basically do, apart from that shotgun obviously. Can basically laser people from a distance comfortably, and it doesn't feel like you have to work hard for it. The Vector, I don't remember many times. I don't really use it that much, to be fair, but I don't really remember that many times that I'm peeking someone from a distance and thinking I'm winning this with a Vector. Close range, medium range, yeah, I got you. Long range, and that's kind of what makes an S tier gun. Every single gun here, apart from the shotgun, but the shotgun serves a different purpose. It's basically, I can take it in my back pocket, or I'm using it and I know I'm going to laser the kid. I've got the confidence to swing it. I know I'm going to kill you. With those guns in A tier, it's not quite the same. The fire rate, something just puts me off. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the fire rate. Yeah, but anyways, that's my list for you guys. Hopefully you understood the little scuffness with all the shotguns and all the things. I couldn't get it quite right. All pistols in C, basically, apart from these ones that are the guns to stay away from, or things to stay away from. Unless you're using Clash, don't stay away from that. You obviously got to use it, but I don't like it. And then the rest of them, I think it's fair to say, to be honest. You might disagree with some in A and some in S, but do let me know down below. Thank you again for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a fantastic day, and it's been your boy Rascal100, and see ya.